Madam Speaker, I can only imagine what a busy morning you're having. Thank you for joining us. I want to start with your reaction to the news that the President and the First Lady have tested positive for coronavirus.
Well, of course, as with everyone, we all receive that news with great sadness. I always pray for the President and his family that they're safe. I continue to do so more intensified. And I know that he'll have the best of care. And that's what we want for everyone in our country. I hope this will be a moment where people will understand that what we have in our Heroes Bill and have had in our conversations over and over is we must have testing, tracing, treatment. We must have spatial distancing. We must be wearing our masks. We must have sanitation because it can help crush the virus and stop the spread. So maybe now that people who see the President of the United States with all the protection that he has and the First Lady still having this exposure, it might be, as you say, a learning experience. But more than learning, it has to be something that is acted upon. This is tragic. It's very sad. But it also is something that going into crowds, unmasked and all the rest, was sort of a brazen invitation for something like this to happen. Sad that it did, but nonetheless hopeful that it will be a transition to a saner approach to what this virus is all about.
I want to talk about the Heroes Bill in a moment, but this is a very serious health threat. You are second in line for the presidency. Has the White House contacted you about the continuity of government?
No, they haven't, but that is an ongoing, not with the White House, but with the military, quite frankly, in terms of some officials in the government. But let us just all pray for the President's health. Thank God the Vice President has tested negatively, and the Second Lady as well. So again, that continuity of government is always in place. I always say it's a relic of the past, but nonetheless, they say we have our job we have to do, and this is what we'll do. So I wouldn't go so much to that, but I do think that it is really important for people to know that every infection is a sad one. The President of the United States, of course, but every single one. Now we've gone over in such a high number in our country of infections, every one of them a sad occasion, over 209,000 deaths, a tragedy beyond even comprehension 1 year ago, and still more to come. But maybe this will be the moment where people will say, okay, mask, distance, sanitation, tracing, treatment, and also recognizing that many people in the minority community, people of color, disproportionately affected by this. People in the Native American community, very, very disproportionately affected by this. So let's understand the diagnosis that our country has had at the highest level and recognize that every life, every diagnosis is important to us. And the health needs, having the treatment is very important. We're glad the President has it. We want it for everyone. That's in our bill.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.